Welcome, everyone. I am Dr. Mike DeBoard, president of B3 Sciences, and we are super excited you're joining us here live or on this recorded presentation. And what you're going to see tonight is going to shock you. This is one of those breakthroughs that maybe only once or twice happens in our lifetime. A true scientific breakthrough that moves everybody, and I mean everybody, the whole world, forward in science and technology. It's called BFR, and you're going to experience it tonight. You're going to first see the science, and then you're going to hear a testimonial, and then we're going to show you how easy it is. And the most shocking thing is going to be this. You can exercise anywhere, anytime, no pain, no soreness, don't even have to change your clothes for anywhere from 4 to 10 minutes and start on your way to permanent weight loss. Here's the science. As we age, look at that chart over there. When we're in our teenage years and our early 20s, most of us, we don't have any problems with weight. Why? Because we are all operating on elevated levels of growth hormone. Where does this come from? It's a nighttime natural release. It's Mother Nature, and you can't stop this, and you can't increase it, and you can't slow it down. But with age, it slows down. Look at the chart there. In your middle 20s, you're getting half the growth hormone you got in your teenage years. 30s, 40s, 50s, where most of us are, you're down to 10 to 30% of the natural growth hormone levels that you were operating at earlier ages. And then your metabolism slows down. That is how many calories you burn every day. And here's what you need to know. You have a thing called a basal metabolic rate. It's the amount of calories you burn just doing your normal daily functions. And when this growth hormone slows down, that's when you start to see changes. We all start seeing weight gain, muscle changes, muscle loss, and many of you may have additional symptoms that go with it, like low energy and fatigue, problems sleeping, maybe decreased libido. People start noticing thin, dry skin, arthritis, loss of bone density. Guess what else people start noticing? High blood pressure, insulin resistance, atherosclerosis, varicose veins, cognitive problems. And many of us have led ourselves to what is trending in the marketplace. It's called dieting, and we get trapped in it. We just think, well, if we just change our diet, try any of these great diets, and I'm not against diets, by the way. I think diets are awesome. But here's the problem. We try these things, and what happens? Well, everything's great in the beginning, right? We're eating less calories than we are consuming. But then your body gets smart, and it slows down your metabolism. And while you're losing weight, you typically lose muscle mass. And you've all experienced it. What happens when you go back to the way you were eating? You gain more weight than you lost. And then you do it again, and then you do it again, and you get stuck in what's called yo-yo dieting. Why? Because you are dieting to solve a growth hormone problem. Let me repeat that. This does not make any sense at all in science. We are dieting to solve a growth hormone problem. We're dieting because we're not willing to exercise the way our body was designed. What if you could? Let's all think for a second. What if we could exercise at high intensity every day and maintain optimal, awesome levels of growth hormone? Here's what would happen. Your body would go backwards by 5 to 15 years, and your metabolism would skyrocket. This is straight out of Harvard. There is no other single therapy available. And when I say therapy, that means diet, supplement, gadget, tool, doctor, treatment, medicine, drug. There is nothing that can have the impact on aging and weight loss metabolism that your own God-given growth hormone that's sitting right in your brain, sitting there your whole life, waiting for you to tap into it. And there's a term for exactly what this does, and it comes out of one of our most prestigious universities. It's called afterburn. Here's what happens. When you do exercise, where you feel the burn, and you've all done it. It's the difference between going for a walk and running the stadium steps. You feel the burn. It's the difference between going to doing some light exercise movements and lifting heavy weights. You feel the burn. You see, when you feel the burn and release growth hormone, you get a afterburn. It's a post-exercise 24-hour period where your metabolism goes up. Imagine doing something for 4 minutes a day. Let me repeat that. You're going to see it tonight. Doing something for 4 minutes a day, or up to 20 minutes, but all you need is 4 minutes, and your caloric metabolism burn went up 500, 800, 1,000 calories. You all know what would happen. It'd be easy for you to lose weight because you would be constantly burning more calories than you were eating. What would this be like? Remember when you were a kid, 8 years old, 12 years old, 15, eat anything you want and burn it all off? The only difference between you at 12 years old and 15 years old and 50 years old is the amount of growth hormone in your body. That's it. And it's already been scientifically proven. But look, we all have the same problem, right? Time. It's got an hour and a half to go to the gym, 15 minutes back and forth an hour, hire the trainer or workout. And then most of us are dealing with some kind of physical limitation. Me, I'm beat up. I got 3 joints replaced. I've got a bad shoulder, got a herniated disc in my neck. I got problems in my low back. I mean, I'd probably be in a wheelchair if it wasn't for these bands. But here's the point. I'm 58. I can't run the stadium stairs. I can't lift heavy weights. And then we have a whole group of people, you might be one of them, who's doing exercise, but you're not getting the burn. Let me ask you a question. You ever gone for a walk and seen a six-pack develop? You ever met a walker and they got a six-pack and they got muscular toned bodies? It doesn't happen because the people who walk and do light exercise don't feel the burn. They don't elevate growth hormone. Very few people can do that. Here's the breakthrough. I'm going to show it to you tonight. B3 bands slow down blood flow. They don't cut anything off. I just want you to imagine on the flow of blood going from your arms and legs back to the heart, you don't cut it off. It's not a blood pressure cuff. I want you to just imagine you turn down the garden hose a quarter of a turn. What would happen? The flow would slow down, which is completely safe, but now your muscle would not be able to get enough oxygen. And all of a sudden, exercise, high intensity exercise is easy. High intensity exercise isn't an hour anymore. I'm going to show you 4 minutes. It's quick and it doesn't hurt and you're not sore, which means everybody of any activity level, of any demographics, in any situation can do it. You're going to see big time. I'm not talking about a little change. I'm talking about big time metabolism results. It will be like you're 15 years old again. You will be surging growth hormone with workouts like 4-minute legs. Let me ask you, could you simply put these bands on, get out of your desk, get out of your chair, whatever you're doing, and do something for 4 minutes or even 10, 15? Hey, if you want to go crazy, get crazy. We got 20-minute workouts. I mean, that sounds crazy, but that's almost a crazy, you don't even need to do a workout, but you can. We got 4-minute workouts. Tonight, you're going to do a version of 3-minute arms. Ladies, men, not only are you going to turn on growth hormone, feel younger, but you're going to get lean, toned arms, ladies. Guys, you're probably going to put 1 inch or 2 inches on your arms in the first month or two. In addition, here's the proof. This is a study on middle-aged men doing exercise with and without BFR bands like B3. 25 times increase in growth hormone. This isn't a little bump in growth hormone. This is like you're an Olympic level athlete surging growth hormone. And I mean, boy, are you going to feel it. I mean, you're going to feel like somebody shot you out of a cannon every day. You're going to have energy. You're going to sleep better, vitality, and your body's going to lean up and you're going to look and you're going to feel younger. Look at this lady. This is Holly. When I met Holly, God bless her, I met her up at Janine Grohl's awesome Grohl Family Fitness Gym in Preston, Idaho. She couldn't even get out of her chair. And I won't go into a long detail, But we can take people in wheelchairs and are immobile and be able to start them with a couple minutes. She's lost over 200 pounds, got her life back. She's working. I mean, complete. She was stuck, everyone. There's no trainer, no doctor, no university, no pill that's going to fix her. The only thing that's going to help her is somebody would have to figure out how to get her muscles to contract and produce growth hormone. We did it. And congratulations to her. Well, let's hear from somebody that has completely changed her physique. And I mean, she'll tell you it's like somebody shot her out of a cannon every day with energy. Sarah Larson, I'm going to bring her up, but I'm going to have her talk for just a second, and then I'm going to bring her up live. But look at this physique on her. I mean, this girl is put together. There's no saggy arms. There's no drooping, no anywhere. This girl is operating on elevated levels of growth hormone. So Sarah, I'm going to stop the share here and have you share with everybody your exciting story of what you've done to get here with B3. How are you doing, Sarah?
Well, thank you, Dr. Mike, for those compliments. That's very nice of you. I'm doing great.
Awesome. Well, I'm working on bringing you up, but go ahead and share your story.
So I've been using the bands now. So November will be exactly 2 years. And when I first started the bands, I was working out for about 2 hours a day prior to using them. And I was kind of at a plateau and was really trying to redefine my body and was introduced to the bands and had to kind of really tear down my workouts from that 2 hours and get into a whole new concept of that 20-minute workout. And I'll tell you, at first it was hard for me, but whittled it down. And really that first 30 to 45 days is when I first started to see that change. And really in that probably 6 months, I saw a huge change in my body. And a big change that, dropping drastically, losing about 12% body fat and gaining about 9% muscle. And that was like a huge goal for me. I wanted to really put on muscle, really drop that body fat percentage down. And that allowed me to really contour and get my body to where it is. I'm 49 years old, and to do something like this at my age, most women can't or don't expect to get into this shape. And on top of that, to have the energy to do the things that I'm doing. Sandra Checketts and I last week just hiked 16 miles. And I have something directly to compare that to. 4 years ago, I had done a 4-mile hike, and it took me almost 16 hours, well, over 16 hours to do that. And I was not in good shape. And so with the bands, I can directly correlate those two. We probably could have done it faster, but we had someone that we were helping along that was much older than us. But I literally could wake up the next morning and do it again. I didn't have soreness. I didn't have any of that lactic acid buildup that I've had before. My first hike, I was completely sore and couldn't walk for a week. And the training I get with the bands of just working out for 20 minutes a day, sometimes not 20 minutes, maybe just 8 or 10 minutes, I can get into those workouts. And I'm maintaining now for almost 2 years and continuing to put on muscle, continuing to shape my body. And I'm continuing just to push myself further and just have so much energy to continue to push my limits to see how much further I can go.
Sarah, what have you seen in the people that you've turned on to the bands? Because I know you've helped a lot of people. What do you see in them when they use the bands?
So I think the funnest thing is when I do a demo with someone, they're like, okay, that's nice. And then they call me the next day and they're like, okay, I got to have these. I'm sore. And these are, people who are athletes and they're shocked that, when they've been training and they've been working towards something, and their regular workouts are completely changed by a 4-minute leg exercise, the 4-minute booty that we do. And that's what I'll typically do with them. I've seen women who call me after getting the bands for the first time, and an hour later they're asking me, why do I have so much energy today? And I'm telling them, you're getting growth hormones. It's the first time in college that you can recognize. And they're like, well, how do I get this every day? I'm like, just keep using the bands every single day. And 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 that's the biggest thing for us women, over the age of 40 or late 30s to 40s, getting that growth hormone and that energy is just like priceless. We always say, how do we bottle the energy that we have in our grandkids or our kids when they were little? This is that bottle. The bands are that energy that's bottled up, and we're just letting it out of the bottle. And so we finally have access to it. And I run circles around my kids my youngest is 16, my oldest is 30. And we get together and they're like, Mom, please, we just don't have that energy that you have. And I love being able to say, let's get out and do these fun things. And I have the energy to do that with them.
Awesome. Thanks, Sarah. You're an inspiration. You're always posting. And I mean, I'm inspired every time I see you and Mike work out. Man, you've helped a lot of people. We got a lot more to help. So thank you for everything you're doing and joining us tonight.
You're welcome.
Okay, everyone, I'm going to switch over and we're going to do a live workout. Give me about 15 seconds and I will go live. Get your bands out, get something to exercise with. Everybody get standing up and let's get ready to go. Okay, everyone, let's start with, for the guests that are here, what are B3 bands? Let me show you. This is a flexible, easy to put on band that has these multiple air chambers. So when we put an arm or arms and legs, it is not a blood pressure cuff. So get that out of your mind. All it's going to do is put a little pressure on your arms and legs. What's that going to do when it's on? It's going to simply slow this return blood flow down. See my hand here? Still moving, completely safe. But the muscle has less oxygen to work with. So let me show you how you put it on and how you use it. So you're going to get 4 of these bands that fit your arms and legs. If you're new, okay, first thing we do with the arm band, okay, is we pull the Velcro off and we simply feed it through the little buckle right there. Next, with the valve pointing towards the end line, I'm going to slide it up my arm, okay? I'm going to go right above the bicep. So here's a little trick. Get it above your bicep and then just tuck your arm on your chest. So see, I got it in place. Now I just reach over here and I don't grab it way down up here. I grab it down low and I just snug it down, okay? Now look at the position. Here's my bicep. It's right above that. There's a little gap here. See where the valve is? It's not in my armpit. It's not out here. Now, I can bear this thing nice and comfortable. We're the only company that's created this type of band. We actually pioneered it. That's comfortable, okay? Next, it needs to be snug. So I call this the tug test. When I slide it up and down, whether it's on skin or clothes, my skin moves with it. See how my skin's moving with it here? But it's not pinching. And all I've done is I've just bunched up my shirt. I like it on a shirt, but we can go straight on the skin. Next, we're going to get out the pump, little handheld pump that comes with it. And there's a connector right here. Before you connect it to the band, make sure this little valve clip is down. So we just push it. It's in the down position. And then I just reach here and pop it on. It clips right on. Now with each band, there is a number on this little blue pull tab that has the Velcro. Down in the bottom right corner, that is the number that you pump up to. It makes it easy. So I've got a 200 band on. Now, as you use the bands, you will probably notice that you can pump them up higher. So I work out at about 250. So I simply pump it up to 250, hook it up to the other band, snap it right on. Look how easy that is. And I pop it off. Once you've done this a couple times, it will take you probably less than a minute to get the bands on. Now, first of all, what is it doing? If we are slowing down the blood flow, the muscle cannot get the same amount of oxygen. So walking will feel like you're running the stadium steps. this little arm exercise we are going to do is going to feel like you're lifting heavy weights. Light, easy, fun exercise you can do now becomes high intensity exercise. And like Sarah said, you might feel a little soreness maybe the first or second time, but after that, you will never be sore. Let me repeat this. Once you've used them a couple times, you're not going to hurt, you're not going to be sore, but you're going to change like you worked out hard for 30, 45 minutes. So let's show you our 3-minute arms workout. And tonight we're going to do something a little different, okay? So you simply need some type of resistance to do the arms workout. We're going to send you this exercise tubing with all the different resistance, or you can grab some light weights. If you're going to use weights, use 1/3 of the weight that you normally use. So if you normally use 20s, grab some 5-pound dumbbells. If you normally use 30s, grab 10-pound dumbbells. Now tonight, we're going to do our 3 to 4 minute arm exercise. And I know it's going to shock you, but you're going to create a lactic acid burn in your muscles that's going to release growth hormone, like you're a teenager. Now, there's 2 movements we're going to do. We're all going to do the same movements, okay? The first movement we're going to do is we're going to step on the tubing, okay? Or grab our weights and we're going to do bicep curls. That's movement number 1. The second movement will simply be bending forward. Look where my elbow is, right here. It's not going here or back here. It's going to stay right here. And I'm simply going to extend my arms back. So all I'm going to do, stand up, bicep curl, look where my elbow's at. Simply bend forward, elbow stays in the same place. Tricep extension. Now everybody's saying, well, we've done that, Dr. Mike. We haven't done this one. Okay, here we go. We're going to go for about 3 minutes. And what we're going to do is we're going to do 1 bicep, 1 tricep, 2 biceps, 2 triceps, 3 biceps, 3 triceps. And we're just going to keep going until we get that wonderful burn. Okay, so here we go, everybody. 1 bicep. Okay, bend forward. Extend your elbows back. 1 tricep. 2 biceps. Okay, 2 triceps. Okay, 3, 1, 2. I'm already feeling the burn. I'm already running out of oxygen. 3 triceps. 1, 2, 3. Let's go back to 1. Just repeat it and keep going. 1 bicep, 1 tricep. 2, 1, 2 biceps, 2 triceps. I'm feeling a burn, and most of you are. It typically requires heavy exercise. 3 biceps, 3 triceps. Now we're going to do something else fun you've never done before. Okay, this time we're going to squeeze for 10 seconds. 1, if you got to wait, just squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm on fire. 9, 10. Same thing with tricep. Extend your elbows back and hold for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3. My arms are shaking. I mean, I'm a minute in and I'm in shape and my arms are on fire. 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to 1, 2, 3. 1 bicep, 1 tricep, 2 biceps. 1, 2. Okay, 2 triceps. 1, 2. We're about coming up on 2 minutes. We're going to go another minute. 3 biceps. 1. You're probably on fire right now. For the people who are just watching, our arms are burning. We are producing lactic acid. 3. Okay, do the whole. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! 5, 6, 7. Growth hormones coming next. 9, 10. Triceps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My arms are shaking. 6, 7, 9, 10. One more time through and we're done. 1, squeeze. 1 tricep, squeeze. 2 biceps. 1, 2, 2 triceps. 1, 2, 3 of each. 1, 2, 3 triceps. 1, 2. Wow. Whoo, man, I'm on fire. Hold 10 seconds. Last one. Unless you want to get crazy and do another one with me. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Triceps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, if you've been using them a while, let's go one more. Come on. 1, 2, 3 on the last one. 1, woo, 2. This is exercise tubing. 3, feels like I'm trying to lift 100 pounds. 1, 2, 3. Anybody can do this. Anybody. Last one, squeeze. Woo. Grandmas, sedentary people. You'll go to the level of fatigue you want to go to. You can go 2 minutes, you'll still get growth hormone in the burn. Last one, hold those triceps. 1, 2, my arms are on fire. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo-hoo-hoo! Wow. Now, here's what's great. I pushed myself. You don't have to push yourself that hard. You can just do it for 2 minutes and get a little light burn, but you're going to get addicted to this. And you're going to love how you feel. I can tell you right now, I mean, it's like somebody shot me out of a cannon. I got all this nitric oxide. Now comes the growth hormone. And I'll tell you what, 58 years old, I work out 4 to 18 minutes a day. I have 3 joints replaced. So don't tell me you can't do this. Knee replacement, hip replacements, bad shoulder, herniated disc, stenosis in my back. And I'm 58 years old, and I do light, fun, easy exercise, and I'm operating on elevated levels of growth hormone. Let's go back to the presentation now. Okay, congratulations everyone that just did that workout and got those arms all pumped up. Growth hormone's on the way. What are we feeling right now? Well, if you did this workout, you're feeling nitric oxide. It's a whole different conversation. But I mean, it's like somebody shot you full of rocket fuel. Your brain's firing. You got energy. Let me tell you something. You do this in the morning, and you're going to have a completely different day, or do it in the afternoon, a completely different afternoon. Let's go back to the presentation and share with you how you can get started on this incredible technology. Okay, so the first option is our customer option. Okay, if you're new or watching this recorded presentation, this is a $740 value. We're going to give you $290 of free lifetime coaching and that exercise tubing you saw me using. So it's basically a gym in a bag. You can take this anywhere. You travel with it, pack it in your carry-on, take it to work. You're going to get a set of exercise tubing, and most important, 4 arm bands and 4 leg bands. Now, if you, the last thing I didn't tell you here, I'll share with you here in just a second, is letting the air out of the bands is easy. There's a little valve right here, the same valve, you just push the button in like that, and I push it in once, and the air comes out of it. So that's how you release the valve in the bands, in the air. So this is our customer program. Every day, if you watch that counter on our website, we're approaching 24,000 and growing fast. So this is a way for every one of you to get started as a customer. By the way, 30-day money-back guarantee. If for any reason you do not love your bands, you send them back. I don't care if they're dirty. I don't care if everybody in your house tried them. I don't care if you're sweating on them. You can even swim in them. Take them for a test drive. I can tell you, these don't come back. If you put them on, you're going to love them. If you would love to join us, people like Sarah and Sandra and Janine and Larry that are on here tonight, that are out there sharing it and having so much fun and generating a great extra income, we have 2 levels you can get started at. Consultant, you can have your own BFR business. You can be one of the first people in the United States in your area to launch this technology in your own independent B3 Sciences business. You get a mobile app and website, training, your bands, your tubing. You'll even get a cool backpack and one of our awesome products that works with growth hormone. Most of the people on here are taking our wonderful Start product. I mean, it's just delicious, fuels your body with all the things that the growth hormone needs. But here's our most popular level. For a limited time, we're giving people the title of founders, the initial founders in B3 Sciences, a $2,000 package for $12.99. You get 3 sets of bands for everyone in your family, or to share, or to demo. You get 3 sets of the exercise tubing. You get one of our great products, backpack, and a BFR certification course. This is an online course that you can take with us live, sit right at home, and I will certify you. Now, this is important, everyone. Not only can you be one of the first people to have a BFR business, you will be one of the few people in the company, and maybe the first person in your area that is actually certified. You heard that right. I will certify you in this technology. And if you're a health professional, a physical therapist, athletic trainer, personal trainer in NASM, naturopath, many chiropractors, you even get 6 hours of license renewal when you take this course. But here's what's important. You will be certified over the next 2 to 3 months. You will be a B3 BFR certified coach. And man, are you going to be able to help people. And I'll tell you, with the way this is growing, people are going to be seeking out people who are certified. In addition, you get to participate in a founder sales pool. And here's the big one. You're going to have my cell phone. You're going to have my commitment to you to help you get in the best shape of your life, and then help you help other people and build a successful business. And if you want to build a retirement income or financial freedom, we have many people that are on path for that already, and I'm going to help you do it. That's a limited time program that we are accepting founders. Everybody that joins, customer, consultant, founder, 30-day money back guarantee. So if you're excited, you want to join as a founder, get back to the person who referred you. Hey, if for any reason you don't love it, you don't love the business, hey, just call us up, send it all back, or maybe just keep one of the bands and we'll refund you the difference. You're only out the shipping costs. We even have 0 down, 0 interest. So here's a way with PayPal. You can get started on any of these levels and not pay anything for 30 days and give it a try for free. And if for any reason you don't love it, we'll refund PayPal and you're out. But then here's a way for you to get involved, start sharing it, and the commissions you're going to earn, you can use to pay off the payments on PayPal. You can literally start your own business, become a certified coach in the hottest exercise trend in America, and never take a penny out of your pocket by using your commissions, and then eventually build a business generating a very substantial monthly income. And everybody gets lifetime coaching. That's you and everybody you refer and everybody that gets a hold of bands. That's for life. We've got things like pickleball programs, speed training, walking, swimming, golfing. I mean, we have all the programs. Seniors, people physically challenged, people in wheelchairs. We've already done all the programs to help everybody you come in contact with. And join us on social media, especially Facebook. Most of us on this crowd are probably the Facebook people. Please join us at I Am B3. Just search that group online. And man, people are joining every day, sharing their stories. And we're up to about 2,500 people on there and growing fast. Come join us and join in the excitement. Any questions after tonight, support at b3sciences.com. Anytime, just reach out to us. I'll stick around, answer any questions you have. And I want to thank